Go on. Hey, beloved. How are you all doing? We are glad you are here. We are excited that you are here. And we look forward to sharing with you. Give us a minute. We're going to give people a minute to come and to uh, log in and to share with us. We want to give us a second. Give us a second. We want to just invite some folks in. How's everybody doing? We wanted to just pin this comment in there. I thought we did it. We didn't. All right. Let us. Hey, Sister Rao. Let us. Amen. 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 Let me. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. All right. We just want to invite a few people in. Hey, good afternoon, Sister Brown. How are you doing? We want to just let a few people know that we are here. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing. Oh gosh, no. I did the wrong thing. Oh man. Oh God. No. What did I do? Cancer. What did I do? Oh boy. This is what happens when you're trying to do too much. This is what happens when you're trying to do too much, Sister Rao. This is what happens. For whatever reason, now I cannot. Oh, Jesus. It's all right. Amen. Oh, well, I'll figure it out. I just hope people come and join us. Hey, good afternoon. God bless you. Just trying to give people a chance to log in and get on. We are on again. It's been a while. First, so we want to say we are glad that we are back. We are excited to be back. And we missed each and every one of you. And we hope and trust and believe, based on how you all were inboxing me, that you all missed us as well. Amen. And so we are excited. Justin told me how to do something. And I'm trying to do this thing that he showed me how to do. Justin told me how to do something. And I'm trying to figure it out, so I need y'all to bear with me. He had showed me how. Good afternoon. He had showed me how I could take the Zoom, and the Zoom can be seen on Facebook. But of course, you all know I'm not that bright. And so I'm trying to figure out what any music you hear in the background, I don't own the rights to it. What does this right here say? I'm looking for something. No, that's not it. Oh boy, I tell you, kids are so smart. I'm telling you, kids are so smart. They can do almost anything. There is a way that I'm be able to, view, is this it? No. There's supposed to be a way in which I can supposed to be a way in which I'm supposed to be able to show this on Facebook. Justin will have to walk me through it, because that's what we want to do for tonight. So, not true. What's not true, Miss Gaines, Sister Gaines? That kids are smart. That's very true. Kids are very smart. When it comes to this technology stuff, I am the worst person there is when it comes to this stuff. It says more. Everyone publicly and directly. Okay. Yeah, there was supposed to be a way in which I'm supposed to be able to do this. Okay. I can't figure it out, Sister Ralph. Justin will have to show me later. I'll have to call him up and he'll show me later. So anyway, I want to thank those of you who have joined us for the final 12-minute message of the year. I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for your participation. I want to thank those of you we were struggling and going through not having our computer over the last several weeks. You continue to check in. You continue to support mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. And we thank you for that. You didn't have to do that, but you did. You continued to give, and you stood. You understood where we were, and you gave out of the kindness of your hearts. and the depths of your soul. And for that, we want to say thank you for all that you did do. I think this is Justin texting me now to tell me the live broadcast has expired. Screen blank. Go to my post. So, and for that, we want all doing okay. Let's see. Okay, I figured out how I got to do that later. So, Sister Gaines, were you able to get back on? Hopefully. Are you back on? Okay, cool. All right. So, and it's raining here too, so I might lose you for a second, but please know that we are still here. So our 12-minute message has been a staple of our ministry. Once we started it, it has allowed us to minister to you daily, and from the feedback that we got, you enjoyed it, and certainly we enjoyed sharing it with you. And so we are looking forward to a brand new year, and certainly sharing the 12-minute message with you daily, sometimes pre-recorded, sometimes live, and then certainly you can go to one of our channels. We need you to start going to the other channels and watching it later and sharing with family and friends on YouTube and the podcast channel and stuff like that. And certainly we thank you for your participation and your support. So now we are going to share our we thank you. I just need to invite some people. Now I figured it out. Okay. I figured it out. It's been a while. I was playing with it last night. It's been a while. So you got to give me a couple of minutes. Okay, we're going to start with the 12-minute message in 1 minute. How about that? And we'll be brief. Okay. All right. All righty. Our 12-minute message. Don't sharpen your knives while watching TV. Sounds real simple. Don't sharpen your knives while watching TV. It almost sounds like that's common sense. But you'd be surprised how many people on a daily basis sharpen their knife while watching TV. Let me tell you what happened. As always, I was with my Uncle Levi Bowman again, and he was talking to one gentleman, and they were having a very serious and in-depth conversation. Another gentleman came up and spoke to him who he knew, and he got all excited and told a guy he was talking to, hold on 1 second. And he went, and him and this guy, they laughed, and they talked for about 10 or 15 minutes, and they laughed and they joked, and then the guy walked away, and then he went back talking to the other guy, and he talked to him for about another 5 or 10 minutes. Then we got in the car. We got in the old Chevy, in the truck, the pickup. And we were driving along. And then my Uncle Levi looked over at me. He said, Willie Jr.? Yes, sir. He said, boy, don't ever sharpen your knives while watching TV. What does that mean? We're in the middle of the woods. What does that mean? And then he told me what happened. He was having a conversation with a guy he needed to talk to. Then a guy he wanted to talk to, who was a friend of his, came up and he started talking to him, and it distracted him, and he agreed to do something that, one, he didn't want to feel like doing, but two, that did it for a price that he would not have normally done it for. Here's what I learned over that lesson over the years. Because a couple of weeks ago, I was sitting in here, I was watching TV. I like those Japanese movies, and they have subtitles, and I was about to cook. And so I needed to sharpen my knives because I have a nice set of knives. And I was sharpening my knives, and I was watching the action, and about 2 or 3 times, I almost cut off my thumb. And at that moment, Uncle Levi's words came to me. Willie Jr., don't ever sharpen your knives while you're watching TV. And that moment came back to me. And it hit me. What he was saying was, focus first and foremost on the thing that's most important, the thing that you need to do. Because it's a danger in not doing what you need to do and get done what you need to get done first. Then there'll be plenty of time to watch TV. There'll be plenty of time to do the things you want to do. So I paused the TV. I sharpened all 8 or 10 of my big knives, my butcher knives, and the TV was still there. A lot of times in life, we don't focus on doing the thing that's most important first. We don't focus on that which is most important. We don't focus on the thing that requires and needs our greatest attention. And we get distracted. And that distraction is dangerous. It can cost us. It can cost us time. It can cost us money. It can cost us heartbreak. It can cost us a relationship. It can cost us friendships when we don't focus on the things that are most important first. Good afternoon, Sister Lennon. When we don't focus on the things that we're supposed to focus on first. It's very dangerous to sharpen your knife and watch TV at the same time. Watch this. I never make New Year's resolutions. I never make them. My Uncle Levi told me one time, I was with him one Christmas, and I asked him, Uncle Levi, what's your New Year's resolution? He said, Willie Jr., I don't make New Year's resolutions. I asked him why. And we drove about another 20, 30 minutes. We worked all day long and this and that. Now, remind you, my Uncle Levi, he's my granduncle. He's probably in his late 70s, early 80s at this time. Fragile man, but strong as an ox. And we did a lot of stuff that day. Cut wood, delivered wood, pigs, everything. We did everything that day. And I was out of breath. Uncle Levi almost worked me to death, and he never missed a beat. He was dropping me off home. He said, Willie Jr., because I got resolve. In other words, I don't need to make a New Year's resolution. I don't need to state or claim I'm going to do this thing because I have resolve. Whatever I want to get done will get done. Whatever I have to get done will get done. You see, what I found out in life is most people make New Year's resolution and they didn't keep last year's resolution. And if you are, that's why this year was so tough on so many people, because everybody, January 1st, December 31st, 2018, January 1st, 2020, made a great New Year's resolution. And then the pandemic hit. And your resolution went out one window and resolve never entered the other window. So that's why every time somebody died, every time something happened, every time there was this bad news, that people were losing their minds, preachers and pastors and ministers included. Oh my God, I can't take it. This because they have no resolve. They had resolutions, but they had no resolve. My Uncle Levi taught me, a man with resolve don't need to make resolutions. Whatever he's got to do, whatever he's got to handle, he's going to get it done. He's going to handle it. He doesn't need to profess it. He doesn't need to proclaim it. He doesn't need to shout it from the rooftops. And so we go around sharing what our New Year's resolution is. Lying more, first and foremost, to ourselves, and then to other people. And everybody's resolution is bigger than the other person's resolution. And then 2 weeks later, all of our resolutions are out the dang on window. So this year, focus on developing some resolve, becoming resolute in your heart, in your mind, in your spirit, in your words, in your deeds. Because that's the most important thing, that you work on developing some resolve in 2021, that you are resolute in all of the things that you have to get done, that you let nothing deter you from doing the things that you have to get done. And you may need to go reconcile with somebody. You may need to ask for forgiveness. You may need to apply for a new job. You may need to leave the old job. You may need to sell a house. You may need to sell a car. You might need to put a grown child out the house. I don't know what it is you may need to do, but there is something you need to do that you need to focus on that first and foremost, and you have to have the resolve to do it. You don't need to make a New Year's resolution. You ain't gonna buy no more black shoes. You have to have the resolve to not go needlessly spending money. Then you don't have to make a New Year's resolution about you ain't gonna buy no more black shoes. And so he taught me that. Never sharpen your knives while you're watching TV, because it's dangerous to not focus on the things that you have to focus on first and foremost. And one of the things that we have to focus on first and foremost, because this thing, just because 2020 is ending, is not miraculously at 12 midnight, the pandemic goes away, wearing masks goes away. The effects of what Donald Trump did goes away. You're still going to need to be resolute. You're still going to need to have some resolve. You're still going to need to be able to stand strong and stand firm on the promises of God. You're going to need to still be able to stand strong and stand firm on your know-how. You're going to still have to have some resolve. So scratch your New Year's resolution. Somebody asks you what your New Year's resolution is, say, I don't have a resolution, I have resolve. I'm not making a resolution, I'm determined to be resolute in all that I do. And so, beloved, as this old year ends and the new year begins, remember, whatever you do, don't sharpen your knife while you're watching TV. God bless you. Heaven smile on you. Have a great day. Enjoy the last few hours of 2020 as best you can, and look forward to a brand new year in 2021. God bless. Have a great day.